Warning. Warning. Data within may reveal spoilers to movies that you may have not yet seen. This organization is not responsible for any disappointments, disenchantments, and/or frustrations any spoiler may bring upon listening to the following information. You are mature enough to handle it on your own. Entry accepted.
Welcome and thank you. Your log-on and access to the Cinema Data Vault has been approved. I am B.R.O.O.K.S, your bio-robotic object-oriented knowledge system, your guide through the Cinema Data Vault, the world's most advanced and complete database of film, radio and television.
In the world.
Your request for The Wizard of Mars is ready for streaming. Beginning streaming services now. The Wizard of Mars movie synopsis. In the 1965 low-budget science fiction film The Wizard of Mars, directed by David L. Hewitt, 4 astronauts, Dorothy, Doc, Charlie and Steve, crash land on Mars in the future year of 1975 with only 4 days of supplies. Stranded on a barren planet, they face perilous challenges, including navigating canals inhabited by giant finned maggots and traversing a golden igneous cavern. After surviving a sandstorm and discovering an unmanned Earth vessel, they stumble upon a golden road, reminiscent of the Wizard of Oz, leading them to the ruins of an ancient Martian city with a breathable atmosphere. The film, loosely inspired by the L. Frank Baum classic, blends campy sci-fi with a dreamlike narrative, marked by its hypnotic pacing and crude special effects. The Wizard of Mars, character breakdown. The characters in The Wizard of Mars are thinly drawn due to the film's low-budget constraints and focus on atmosphere over deep storytelling. They serve functional roles to explore the Martian landscape and unravel the mystery of the ancient civilization, with minimal personal development or backstory. The Wizard, played by John Carradine, is not a physical entity but a projection of the collective consciousness of the Martian civilization, appearing as a disembodied head. Voiced with gravitas by Carradine, the Wizard delivers a lengthy exposition about the Martians' mastery of time and their entrapment in an eternal present. This character is pivotal, providing the film's philosophical core and driving the astronauts' mission to restore time's flow. John Carradine was born Richmond Reed Carradine on February 5, 1906, and was a prolific American actor known for his distinctive voice and gaunt, expressive features, appearing in over 300 films across a career spanning 5 decades. Often cast in horror and Western genres, he gained prominence in films like Dracula and The Invisible Man, and worked with directors like John Ford in classics such as Stagecoach and The Grapes of Wrath. Carradine's role as the Wizard in the low-budget sci-fi film The Wizard of Mars showcased his ability to lend gravitas to even minor productions with his commanding presence. A patriarch of the Carradine acting family, including sons David, Keith and Robert, he remained active in film, television and stage until his death, leaving a legacy as a versatile character actor. His last curtain call was on November 27, 1988. The character of Steve is played by Roger Gentry. Steve is the de facto leader of the astronauts, portrayed as decisive and action-oriented. He guides the crew through Mars's dangers, from sandstorms to the Golden Cavern, and takes initiative in their interactions with the Martian city. His leadership is straightforward, fitting the film's simplistic narrative style. Born James Edgar Rogers on October 25, 1934 in San Antonio, Texas, Roger Gentry was an American actor, producer, and production manager known for his work in low-budget genre films such as The Wizard of Mars, The Gallery of Horror, and The Invitation. A graduate of Kerrville High School, he attended the University of Texas at Austin in the Navy ROTC program, played college football in the early 1950s, reportedly injuring his knee. Gentry's career spanned exploitation and horror films like Alice in Acidland and The Ramrodder, often taking on multiple roles such as actor, producer and director, remaining active in SAG, and seeking roles until his death on December 16, 2013. Doc is portrayed by Vic McGee. Doc is the intellectual of the astronaut group, the lead scientist or medical officer. He provides analytical insights as the crew faces Martian challenges like monstrous creatures and environmental hazards. His character is pragmatic, contributing to problem solving, though the film's limited budget and script depth restrict his complexity. Vic McGee was an American actor born in Idaho in 1930. He is mostly known for his roles in low-budget films of the 1960s, including The Gallery of Horror as Dr. Barnaby Finchley and The Sinister Urge, where he played the Syndicate Man. His career primarily consisted of minor roles in B-movies, showcasing his ability to work within the constraints of limited budget productions. McGee passed away in California in 2013, leaving behind a modest but notable legacy in cult cinema. Charlie is another astronaut, brought to life by Jerry Rano. Charlie is characterized as the more skeptical or practical member of the team. His role involves reacting to the bizarre Martian discoveries, such as the ancient city and its eerie inhabitants. Like the others, his character lacks deep backstory, serving primarily to advance the plot through group dynamics. Jerry Rano, born June 1, 1939, in Racine, Wisconsin, began his career as a professional actor at age 15, appearing in TV shows like The Beverly Hillbillies, My Three Sons, Lost in Space, and of course, The Wizard of Mars. He transitioned from acting to writing, and then went on to producing, contributing over 200 teleplays for hit sitcoms such as Welcome Back, Cotter, Happy Days, All in the Family, and one totally hilarious show that will never be able to appear on television again, Love, American Style. After securing development contracts with ABC, Columbia Pictures, and 20th Century Fox, Mr. Rano also authored books like Writing Television Comedy and Surviving Hollywood. Mr. Rano also taught humor writing at universities including USC Film School, and wrote comedic mystery novels featuring the character Springer McKay. He is still with us today, showing us his extensive career in Hollywood spans acting, writing and producing, marked by a knack for comedy and industry insight. The last character of our little group who crash-landed on Mars is Dorothy and is depicted by Eve Bernhardt. Her character draws a loose parallel to Dorothy Gale from The Wizard of Oz, emphasized by the film's homage to the classic, such as The Golden Road. She's depicted as resourceful and resilient, navigating the hostile Martian environment alongside her crew. Her role is central but not deeply developed, serving as a grounded presence amid the film's surreal events. Eve Bernhardt was born Evelyn May Bernard on December 7, 1930. She was an American actress active in the 1950s and 1960s, and best known for her role as Dorothy in The Wizard of Mars. While born in Dayton, Ohio, she moved to Los Angeles after a flood destroyed her family's home, where she studied at UCLA while working as a print model and showgirl at venues like the Moulin Rouge and Desert Inn in Las Vegas. Bernhardt's career included small, often uncredited film roles in The French Line, Son of Sinbad, and Robin and the Seven Hoods, alongside television appearances on The Red Skelton Show, The Steve Allen Show, and others. After facing challenges like low pay and on-set conflicts, including with co-star Roger Gentry during The Wizard of Mars, she left acting post-1965, before passing away at 83 in Thousand Oaks, California, on February 17, 2014. Now, for your pleasure, presenting the movie trailer for The Wizard of Mars.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off for the fantastic space-age shock show, The Wizard of Mars, starring John Carradine. The Wizard of Mars. Never before in the history of motion picture technology has there been anything like the frightening new dimension of ultra-depth. It's not 3D, it's new, the most thrilling movie experience of all time. The Wizard of Mars dares you to remain seated as gigantic fireballs crash out of the screen and explode over your head. The Wizard of Mars double dares you to remain in the theater as a Martian electrical storm crashes into the audience. The Wizard of Mars triple dares you to retain control of your mind as telepathic creatures attack your brain, crash diving into a thundering time storm to experience the most incredible screen journey ever taken. A beautiful girl and 3 desperate men against the fury of Mars, the alien beauty of the Martian landscape, and the glistening subterranean Martian canals as you ride the rapids into the fiery depths of the Martian underworld. Journey through the Valley of Fire at the center of the Red Planet. Enter, if you dare, the haunted Martian city of the dead. Beware of the ghost-like creatures who refuse to die. Encounter the Colossus of the universe, the mighty Wizard of Mars, conqueror of 1,000 worlds, master of the stars. Witness a battle with a gigantic spiked pendulum of death at the center of time. See the Holocaust as 2 great universal forces destroy the mighty Martian time dome. Don't miss The Wizard of Mars, starring John Carradine as the Wizard, with this great cast at a specially equipped theater or drive-in in Ultra Depth, color by Deluxe.
In conclusion, The Wizard of Mars is a low-budget 1965 sci-fi film that follows 4 astronauts stranded on a surreal Martian landscape. Even though it is a slow-paced homage to the classic The Wizard of Oz, The Wizard of Mars is an entertaining and enjoyable bit of pure 1960s sci-fi escapism. End of data information. Ending streaming services. Thank you for using the Cinema Data Vault. The appropriate amount will be deducted from your account. Have a great day.